But your morning breakfast should be good. But one rule is very much clear that we eat 4 times in a day or we eat twice a day and in between snacky stuffs or fruits. Rule is that with solid some liquid has to go in your body, not just solid. Whenever I go abroad, I take muesli. It's a mixture of all these grains and nuts and all that. Fruits would be fine. We talk about 3 fruits very strongly.
Let's talk about the perfect diet. Today, I'm going to be in conversation with Dr. Hansa Yogendra ji. She's an Indian yoga guru, an author, researcher, counselor, YouTuber, and a TV personality. She's someone we've all watched extensively on YouTube and on television, and she's also the director of the Yoga Institute Mumbai, the oldest organized yoga center in the world, founded in 1918. And it's my absolute privilege to have Dr. Hansa here today with us. Okay, so let's talk about the permanent work. Let's talk about the perfect diet.
Well, perfect diet means you want me to tell you, everybody knows what is good and bad, homemade diet, but your morning breakfast should be good. I mean, every time it should be good. But one rule is very much clear that we eat 4 times in a day or we eat twice a day and in between snacky stuffs or fruits, either of it, but open your mouth 4 times in a day and in between fruits. So breakfast has to be protein. So almonds, 5 almonds soak overnight and have 1 or maximum 2 walnuts, akroot. Then it could be 2, 3 or 4 cashews, pistachio and raisins, apricot. If this group is there with you, then all this group should be soaked in water. Figs, that will keep your intestine very clean. Dates, if you want, in the morning because it's full of energy. So all such stuffs in the morning. Or the best other alternative is groundnut. Supposed to be the badam of middle class people or rich people. And groundnuts, every time almond is not available, then eat groundnuts. And children definitely should have groundnuts. A handful of groundnut in the morning. Groundnut, not those khari sing. It should be cooked. Protein doesn't get destroyed by cooking, so it should be cooked, and that becomes easily digestible and absorbed. So that would really help children to grow well, and the brain also would function well. Good for lungs, good for liver, good for heart, good for intestine. It is good for everything.
Nice.
So groundnuts has to go. Another thing which are these seeds. So these seeds like chia seeds or seeds like so many other seeds are there. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and yes, a spoon of that. If it goes in the morning, you chew it up. Just roast it nicely and chew it up. So that would be fine. You can make dishes. I have given few dishes also which you can make. But fast is quick is these seeds, which you can. And that really takes care of the protein and all that in the morning. Groundnuts. And then till. Till is again a seed which helps. After food, having saunf, variali, saunf roasted and chewing. So such habits you have to form. Food ho gaya, chalo, little bit saunf, you chew it up. So that helps in digestion and so on and so forth. So that is one area. And some liquids. Rule is that with solid, some liquid has to go in your body, not just solid. Liquid. And if you are too much in a hurry and tensed and all that, just take liquid, don't take anything else. Just a handful of any of these and go. So in morning, what liquid you will take? What you had it now, herbal drink. So such herbal tea. Ginger must go in your body, means it has to go. Among all the spices, the highest value is of ginger, adrak. Grate it, boil it in water, or use it in your food, cooking dishes also. And tulsi leaves are supposed to be very, very heavenly. So take tulsi leaves, take mint leaves, pudina, supposed to be very, very refreshing. And so these things you should boil. We had only, and green tea leaves, which we call as a lemongrass. So these are very good herbs of our country, and whatever is available out of these things, you should just boil in water, and in that you can add milk. Here you can add milk, or you don't want milk, then don't make, but milk is required for grown children. You see, the calcium part of milk gets absorbed in body very easily. You may take any amount of calcium tablet, but all the orthopedic surgeons will tell you that milk should be going into your system. Milk hai. So that has to go. So a glass full of that, such a cup or one more cup, 2 cups in the morning breakfast with these things. That should be a breakfast. And if you want to eat something more, then there are other things like ragi, make a pudding out of ragi, poha, upma, idli, dosas. All these South Indian dishes are also very good because they are fermented. They are fermented, and so they are very much rich in B2, B6, B9, B12, vitamin B. And so that is required in body. And you can make it healthier by using proper rice, which is called as parboiled rice or unpolished rice in idli, dosas and all that. So that becomes still more healthier. But this is how dhoklas of Gujaratis, they are also fermented. So such things could be taken. This is breakfast. So many varieties out of that, whatever you can make it. Oats are good, of course. Oats are good. Mixed cereals, muesli. Whenever I go abroad, I take muesli, which is a mixture of all these grains and nuts and all that. So these things are available. Then lunch. But in between breakfast and lunch, separately having fruits would be fine. And we talk about 3 fruits very strongly. And these 3 fruits are used even in our puja. When we do puja, people do puja and see these fruits are available. One is, of course, banana, kadali phalam. It could be small safed elchi, or it could be normal banana. Second is coconut, that is a fruit, nariyal. Shrifal, that is coconut. So coconut you can drink little water, take a little piece of coconut copra and chew it up nicely. Supposed to be very healthy, or grate it and put it in your vegetables and all that, but coconut should be used. Coconut milk, take out and make dishes out of that, that's very tasty.
Right.
So coconut. And third is seasonal fruits. In that season, whatever fruits season is there, that must be taken. So all these things like perus and chikus and sitafals and all these mangoes, all have their own season. So eat those things during seasons. So these 3 things have to go into your system every day in the morning. Whatever is available out of 3, 1, apple is always universal. You can take any time. Apple could be, but this is the whole thing. Then lunch, liquid would be buttermilk. Curd must go in your body. It's probiotic. It's an enzyme, lactobacillus enzyme, which really helps improving your digestion only. Once your digestion is strong, you can eat anything, you will not put on weight, because body absorbs, assimilates and converts food into energy. But if digestion is poor, then body will store the food, fat would be stored and you will put on more. Otherwise digestion good, fat will convert into energy. So that's the whole point. So for healthy digestion, buttermilk, chach, and half a cup of even yogurt, dahi, but all freshly made in the house, not kept in the refrigerator, outside. Fruits also not kept in refrigerator, outside. So all such things. And something to eat. So either it is chapati, vegetable and buttermilk, or dal rice and buttermilk. Instead of dal, you can have sprouts, you can have all such varieties of these types. Chapati varieties, sometimes this chapati, that. So we Indians make lots of chapati. Evening snack time, snacky things I have told you earlier, those things, and a glass of lemon juice. And at night dinner, we have a big bowl of soup. Soups, wonderful. Tomato soup, tomato carrot soup, tomato carrot and beetroot, supposed to be very good for health. Beetroot soup, all these two together. Mixed vegetable soup, corn soup, sweet corn soup, all these are good soups. So take a big bowl of soup. If at all you have to eat, dinner has to be lightest. If at all you have to eat, then eat one dish like khichdi. It's supposed to be the thing. rice and varieties of dal, make a mixture out of it, and a spoon of ghee inside. Supposed to be most healthy food, good for your sleep also, good for your health also.
Right.
That's it. And sometimes if you have to keep awake at night because of some or other reason, then a glass of milk, in that put little.
Right.
Parenting tips, celebrity interviews, recipes, conversations with experts, DIYs, and lots more. Subscribe to Kidsstoppress now.